the inaugural Eastern Conference Finals MVP after the Celtics' Game 7 win last night. Tatum averaged 25 points, 8 boards, 6 dimes in the series. Shannon, what do you think? Did Tatum deserve to win the Conference Finals MVP?
He did deserve to win it. As a player that averaged 25, 8, and 6, he was consistently the Celtics' best player, and he was the player that the Miami defense set. They set their defense. The Heat did set their defense to stop him. And Game 7, he was 25, 10, and 6 with only 2 turnovers. He was 86% from the line. It's not. He should have had a triple-double. Had Marcus Smart could shoot, he'd had a triple-double. Well, Marcus Smart thought he could win the award. He's like, man, if I could go for 30 in this game right here, Game 7, they might give me the award. Skip, I thought he was really good at making decisions. The double came. What happened in Game 6, he had the 6 turnovers. They brought the double. He didn't handle it very well. Turned it over far too many times. Every time yesterday, he made the right decisions. Guys didn't pay that decision off by making the shot, but he made the right decision. He had one bad game. Game 3, they had 10 points. And he played bad. But if you look at Jaylen Brown, was 20. So Tatum averaged more points than Jaylen Brown. He averaged more rebounds than Jaylen Brown. Averaged more assists than Jaylen Brown. And he had a bad game. Game 4, they won. He had 12 points, shot 73% from the line. And, Jimmy Butler got a play. But Jimmy Butler, Skip, I would have had no problem had Jimmy Butler not disappeared in Games 3, 4, and 5. Skip, I wouldn't have had a problem. The way he played in Game 1 and 2, in Game 6 and 7, if he could string together a game or two like that in the middle, and they lose in 7, I'd have had no problem. I mean, everybody, how you get a guy? Sometimes the guy exceeds the expectations, but I have no problem with Jason Tatum winning this award, and I thought he was very deserving of winning this award.
Okay. So you constantly on this show nitpick me for picking nits with all the players that you love, but you always overreact and sweep all too many little negatives under that carpet over there.
I ain't got no carpet over here.
You do, somewhere. Okay, so let's look hard because he did get the Larry Bird, the inaugural Larry Bird Award. Okay, so let's see what your guy Jason Tatum, JT, did. Let's look at Game 1. Let's see. He was 2 of 9 from 3 with 7 turnovers. He was a -8 in Game 1. Okay. Game 3, he scores a grand total of 10 points in that game. Is 3 of 14 from the floor, 1 of 7 from 3, and he has 6 more turnovers and is a -7. Then you mentioned Game 4, bad game. I'll just leave it at that. He just had a bad game. But Game 6, it was the nightmarish game at home, and he has 7 more turnovers, including 4 in the fourth quarter, which led to their demise in the fourth quarter. It was mostly about him opening the door 4 times for the visiting team to run through that door. Okay, so in just the 3 losses, if we take those, he averaged only 23, but he shot 7 of 23 from 3. That's 28%. That's horrible. He averaged in the 3 losses 7 turnovers. That's extraordinary. That's up in Lucaville, right?
Yeah, but you remember Jaylen Brown, how he was turning the ball over, too. He had a bakery with all those turnovers he had.
Not this
Cherry, apple, blueberry, rhubarb. Yeah, he was turning it over left and right.
So JT was a -21 in the 3 losses, which is, it's not great. Again, I've told you this before, and I'm going to stand by. I'm going on my gut. I'm going on my instincts. I'm going on my eye test. When I'm rooting against the Celtics, as I was for those 7 games, Jaylen Brown scares me more than Jason Tatum does.
No.
He just scares me more. He's more explosive. He's more athletic. JT, as you call him, is a little stiff. He's a little robotic. He's got that 2-piece jump shot, and it works a good bit of the time.
What about that big 3? That big 3, remember in the left corner? And you remember the shot clock running down? He put that move on Jimmy Butler?
No, the shot clock one was classic LeBron-esque because that's what LeBron does. Like, I have to shoot this one. Maybe I can make one that I have to shoot.
There you go.
Because I don't have to make a choice. I just have to shoot it. And he had to shoot it, and then he turns around and gives it to somebody in the crowd.
And the one he hit on Jimmy, what about the one he hit on Jimmy Bucket? That step move and then boom. Yeah.
Robotic.
Robotic.
I am RoboCop.
Yeah.
Right?
These Duke players, for the longest time, Duke was putting out, the players weren't very good, but now this new batch just coming out.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. So, again, I don't hate the choice of him winning this award, but he won it by default because he just did a little bit more statistically than Jaylen Brown, although Jaylen Brown shot 40% from 3 to JT's 35.
Right.
And Jaylen Brown did have a 40-point game in the 7, and JT didn't have a 40-point.
Nah,
game,
we just consistent.
Okay.
We don't ride the roller coaster. We just right here. Steady, calm.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you know how some pilots, the turbulence all the way. Give me the pilot that's gonna get me above the the turbulence and just keep me steady.
And then it shook me up when Marcus Smart down the stretch last night just said, "Get out of my way. This is my team."
Well, Skip, you saw what was happening. Miami, he said, let's see what if we can force Tatum, JT into the turnovers like we did Game 6 because he was forcing it because he didn't anticipate it. Now what he doing? So, let me get this thing to Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart's gonna dribble a couple of times. He give it back to me, get this one-on-one.
No.
Marcus Smart said, "Nah, you're not getting this one back."
My team, my turn, my time.
Mark, you cannot, under no circumstances, in an NBA game, should Marcus Smart take the last 5 shots. I don't care if it's preseason, I don't care if it's regular season, let alone a Game 7. He took
like
the last.
He was making a statement that he does not trust Jason Tatum.
No, Skip.
That's how it came across.
That's not an accident, Skip. There's not an accident that he was wide open. Miami, he knew exactly what they were doing. Let's trap JT, make him give the ball up because the trap was coming off of Marcus Smart's guy, and he's wide open because we already know.
You know, I just get tired of hearing, well, he was trapped. He was doubled. He had to give the ball.
Yeah, give it up.
How many times do you think they tried to trap Jordan? Every time. Every time. He was doubled or tripled.
When they trapped him and he gave it to Steve Kerr, why didn't he shoot that one? Why didn't he shoot that one?
That was rare.
Yeah, no, rare. He did it, and he won. He was rewarded.
He won 10 scoring titles, did Michael Jeffrey Jordan, while being triple teamed.
Didn't LeBron tell you? LeBron said, if I wanted to, I could have won it every year. If I'd have shot the ball as many times as Michael Jordan did in the season, do you know how many points LeBron would have averaged shooting the percentage that he does? But that's not what he does.
Well, I'll speak for Michael, and he would say right now, do you know what I would have averaged, how many points I would have scored if I'd played as long as LeBron has played?
Yeah, you got to take care of yourself. Now, quarterbacks can't, I get the rules changed and everything.
Or you got to avoid getting sent home for a couple of years.
Ain't nobody sent him home. Burned him out.
Nope.
LeBron James steady going. See, remember? You're not.
I agree.
This is your pilot, Shannon, speaking. You're not flying at a comfortable altitude of 30,000 feet. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride.
Here, and we're going to miss the playoffs.
That's GOAT. GOAT got to this level right here, Skip.
The pilot had to announce, I'm sorry, I just missed the runway, and we got to go to the next city, because we just went 33 and 49. I'm going to have to land in Detroit.
LeBron James, like once he rolls over that turbulence, he's been flying at a comfortable altitude of 30,000 feet for 19 years.
You comfortable with 33 and 49? I'm not.
I'm comfortable with, you'll see this year. Now, I want you to have that same energy. You see how you talking blasphemous to me now?
Yeah.
Okay. I want you to have this. I want you to have this come October, November.
Because you've been talking blasphemy about Michael Jordan for 7 years.
Nobody said nothing about me. I'm just saying the GOAT. I just want to get a GOAT the credit. You try to take the credit away from the man. And I won't let you do that. Not on my watch.
It's done.
No, it's not.
Hey, guys, speaking of LeBron, he's got a new head coach. Did the Lakers get it right with this latest hire? That's coming up next on Undisputed.